Today I want to talk about Tales of Xillia. To me, one of the most underrated Tales of games currently. It came out September 8th, 2011, and then 2 years later for North America. And this game was just so unique looking back at it now. It was the first time the Tales of series would go dual protagonists, and it featured Milla and Jude, and you could play through their stories and get two different perspectives of the same stories. It was the first time the Tales of series had ever attempted something like this. And in my opinion, I believe it worked, as this game was a huge hit in Japan, so much so that the very next year it spawned an immediate sequel, to which didn't get as quite good reception as the first game, but overall as a package together, these two games deserve to be remastered so that this new influx of Tales of fans can come and experience in what my opinion is one of the more unique Tales of experiences to ever come out. This game, in my opinion, really pushed the Tales of series limits at the time with its new cinematic style of cutscenes, its new animation production, as well as its refined and updated battle system. As well as I mentioned earlier with the dual protagonist system, it also gave you a different perspective of the same story with two different characters. But this game just felt so grand at the time, as it was the biggest step up for the Tales of series that we had ever seen. With these graphics and this animation studio, it was just quite the spectacle at the time, and it wasn't without good merit. This game would go on to sell over 1 million copies in Japan and in North America, as well as a sequel spawning 500,000 copies sold, for a grand total of about 1.6 million copies for 1 and 2 combined. So to me, that is a relatively solid number for a game that, in my opinion, I feel is very, very underrated current. Now, I understand, Namco, you love Tales of Symphonia. It's been remastered 100,000,000 times. We get it. It's the greatest sold Tales of game. It's the most well known, but it is time to shine a light on the other games of the franchise. Even the last remaster wasn't as good as it could have been. So Namco, let's give Tales of Symphonia a break. Let's let it rest for a while, and let's turn the attention to some of the more deserving Tales of that needs a remaster. And as I told you guys before, I have spent countless hours with my buddies playing this game throughout the night, using team link combos, working together, as this game introduced a team linking combat system, which each member had their own abilities and their own quirks if you paired up with them, and they would talk to each other in battle. There was an anime little cutout at the top. This game had just combos for days, and it really lets you be unrestricted with the Tales of fighting system, which is something I welcome due to the past Tales kind of having limitations when it comes to their battle system. Also, as you can see, the game featured a different style of traversing the world. You had this kind of like third-person view rather than this fixed camera view that the Tales of games were quite known for. It also tried to get grander in scope, grander in cities, and in my opinion, it absolutely paved the way for the Tales of games that we have now. There would be no Arise or Tales of Berseria without Xillia paving the foundation. Once again, I absolutely believe now is the time. Now is the time, because this will be the perfect HD collection to keep the Tales of franchise in people's minds, as well as be a filler of sorts until the next big Tales of project. And with the new influx of Tales of fans that we have, this is the perfect time to remaster Xillia, remaster some of their older games, go into that catalog and open it up, Namco. It is time. Let's give Symphonia a rest. Let's give these new influx of Tales of fans a taste of why we love this series so much. So guys, that is just a few reasons why I believe right now is the time to remaster Tales of Xillia 1 and 2, just because these games absolutely deserve it. They're stuck on the PlayStation 3 system, and I just think that is a disservice to how awesome and groundbreaking these games were at the time for the Tales of series. I just feel like this game needs a little bit more respect. Hopefully Namco sees my video letter here, and hopefully they get to work and get to moving. I personally will buy a bunch of copies of this remaster collection. So let's just hope that these games actually get the love they deserve. And happy 12th anniversary, Tales of Xillia. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, if you are a fan of these games, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe button. Please support the channel. Tales of fans are welcome here, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.